Hi everybody, welcome.
So Kate, you got a nice little spread laid out here. What are we discussing today?
Oh, it's a juicy day. We are talking about tektites, meteorites, all of the juicy stuff from outer space.
So tektites come from outer space?
Yes, and they mix with the Earth energy, so they have both together.
So are they basically asteroids or meteorites that land on Earth?
Yeah.
Excellent, okay.
And there's certain pockets too, by the way.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's certain pockets where, like Russia and former Czechoslovakia, are really huge pockets and deserts. Some of the deserts for these, for this kind of activity.
Oh, okay.
And they come in, and we mine them and use them, and they're one of the most powerful stones that we can use right now.
Right, I could imagine that the vibration would be quite interesting having traveled through outer space.
Absolutely. They don't need to be cleared because they came encoded and through the light. So they're very good for, energizing and pumping up and clearing other things too. Once in a while they might need to be activated with a little bit of sunlight, or maybe put them on an amethyst geode or a quartz geode.
Okay.
They'll tell you if you need to do something with them.
Alright, that's fascinating.
Low maintenance.
So what are we looking at today?
Well,
in particular?
Moldavite is very popular right now. It finally hit, and we have lots of it in jewelry form or free form. And it works on your heart chakra, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. So it's a very good centering stone, helps you stay centered in your heart. And all tektite, and especially Moldavite, does accelerate your spiritual paths. They are really powerful, and they have a tremendous amount of protection as well, which everybody really needs right now. So just see what stone calls to you, try on the jewelry. I love to wear it myself, and but working with it free form, laying it on your body is really good too if you have a session where you're doing the energy healing work. Moldavite's a good one to use, especially around this area here, your heart and above.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I've got some freeform Libyan desert glass in the shop too, which is gorgeous stuff, and this is the high grade quality. And it's interesting because Tutankhamun used to wear a breastplate carved out of a scarab out of Libyan desert glass.
Yeah, I've read that these stones go all the way back to those ancient times.
Absolutely. These stones are billions of years old.
Wow.
And onward to the meteorites.
Now these are, it's interesting the weight difference between the meteorites and the Moldavites.
Yes. Meteorites do have a lot of heavy minerals in them, like iron. So
Okay.
they're very heavy. The bigger ones are very hard to find now. We used to actually have bigger ones, but this is about as big as we're getting lately. They're being, bought by collectors and stored away because of their value. The potential value in gems and minerals and metals is very high.
Okay.
It's like an investment.
And that's that would either be a collector's piece or a really awesome piece for meditation or
Absolutely.
some sort of healing, right?
Yes, some
Okay.
sort of healing, grounding. It's good in the bedroom. It's good in any place in your house.
Right.
And then these are really beautiful too. I love these. These are slices of meteorite. So this is what this looks like.
Sliced. Yeah, those are awesome too.
And they're all different, so you never know, but you can see some of the activity that it went through from where it came from to here.
Okay, so what are some of the properties of these tektites in terms of how we can utilize them to help empower ourselves?
Well, all tektites are going to help you with your spiritual path. They will accelerate it. So
Okay.
you have to be ready to work with them. You have to really be committed. I think the more committed you are to your spiritual path and to being the person that you came here to be, they're really going to facilitate that, and they're going to expedite it. You might go through patches where it's a little crazy, but that's going to pave the way for you to be in a place of bliss.
Because there's kind of this thing about Moldavite, how a lot of people talk about they can't wear it, it's too much for them. Is that just due to the acceleration, it's bringing up too much?
That's right.
Right, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So, and this other piece, this interesting thing here you have, what's that?
This stuff here, I love this, and I'm wearing one of these pieces too,
Yeah, I
which
noticed
is
that you had one of
gorgeous.
those on.
And this is a meteorite with hematite inclusions. It's from Russia.
Wow.
And it's a special one. We don't see a lot of it, but I really love it. And you can wrap any of these things and wear them. So it's got a lot of grounding and protection in it.
Lots of wrapping potential. And then there's also this Tibetan Tektite, you said, right?
Yes, I love Tibetan Tektite. And Tibetan Tektite is the most reasonably priced of all. It comes out of the Tibetan area. And it is the same thing, very powerful for accelerating your spiritual path. This one is probably the most grounding next to the meteorites.
Okay.
This is very grounding energy right here.
Yeah, it's a very powerful display of meteorites and tektites. And then lastly, you have Moldavites kind of built into incense and bath salts. Can you tell us about those?
Yes. I love the Moldavite incense. It's really beautiful. It's one of the only few incenses that we actually carry in the shop, and it really does open up your third eye and your crown chakra, but keeps you, centered in your heart at the same time. The salts are great. You can add them to your other salt routine that you're doing, or just dump in, as much as you want. And the oil is really beautiful. The oil comes with a little piece of Moldavite inside, and it's a great oil.
Awesome.
Beautiful, smells amazing. You can burn it in a diffuser or just wear it on your skin.
Okay, great. Very informative. Thank you for the information and sharing your wisdom with us.
All right, I love Tektites, and you're probably going to love them too sooner or later.
All right. Thanks, Kate.
See you at the Aura Shop.